This is a real quick update for you guys. Today I leave for Dallas in 3 days, I think. 3 days, yep. So back here I'm just getting all the stuff, loading it into the car, and just packing all the rest of my stuff up, and then we're gonna make the drive. I'm currently back where I live now. I left my parents' house, so back where I live now. So it's gonna be a lot, and it's raining outside. It's pouring down rain, which is bad, but you know, we're hoping for the best. I want y'all to just completely ignore the mess that I'm in right now, okay? To be fair, I've been loading up car and picking up boxes the whole day. Okay, except for right now. So I just test dyed my hair to see, like, my hair has been bleached twice in the last 6 months, and a lot of people are like saying don't bleach it again or whatever. But I'm kind of just like, I really want blonde hair again, because after dyeing it blue, it's turned really dark and I just miss my blonde hair. And she did alright. Okay, like, I'm not saying she's the healthiest in the world, but we're gonna go ahead and do my whole head of hair. So fingers crossed that my hair doesn't fall out. I mean, like, this strand is it's okay. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. So we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, so update. Someone please explain to me how I've used like the whole entire bottle of bleach that came in like the kit or whatever. And like there's still some sections like that don't really even have bleach on it. Like my hair is like, I don't want to touch it because I took off gloves. But like, this is happening because I have extremely thick hair, and like it happens every single time. Like there's not enough dye, there's not enough bleach in the box, so I've had to buy like 2 or something just to cover my whole head. And it's like, I see like the salons is supposed to be like fully saturated, or like not, you know what I'm saying, like not fully saturated but not like completely soaked, but you know, still enough to make the hair look a little bit wet or something. Like my hair still looks like a little bit. Anyway, I'm done, so we're just gonna wait and see. I didn't do my bangs. Probably gonna regret that later, but I'll be back in a minute to check back with you guys. Wait, is that it? Is that what you got?
Yeah. Obviously, I'm the most pretty and best sister out of all of us, so period. We're at Chili's right now. Just got finished at Target. Elizabeth, no, man. No.
Leads. I don't know. I don't know if we have this one. Maybe we don't.
Sam, where are we going?
Buc-ee's! Bucket of beer!
Are you okay?
It's gonna be a fucking good time! Honestly, what competition do you have with the holy grail of buckets? Look at it, look, a little chevron. You got chevron and buck.
Hello and good morning, everyone. It's like 10:30, I think now. I don't know. I don't have a clock in my room yet. A few things. Actually, a lot of things we have to talk about. So, I did not record most of my road trip. Surprisingly, I don't know. I'm still kind of the whole use filming in front of people kind of stuff. So filming in front of my brother was, I felt like kind of awkward for me. I did get some clips. I did drive most of the time. My brother only drove like 5 hours and I drove the rest of the way. It was an 18-hour trip. So yeah, it was intense. It was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, we had to change camera angles. I cannot hold my phone for that long. I tried. It didn't work. I had weak hands. Plus my biceps are really sore. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. The road trip was really fun. The only regret I have is that we did drive a good part of it in the night and in the dark, so you couldn't really see much. And I also wanted to stop by each of like the capitals that we passed, or like big cities. We didn't do that either because my brother was so gung-ho to, you know, get back to Texas and everything like that. So quick summary, we passed through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and hit Texas. So to me, okay, I know everyone is gonna come at me for this part, but from North Carolina, I lived in North Carolina, so I've been all over the state. It's pretty big. I mean, it doesn't look big on the map, but it's a pretty decent sized land. But when we were traveling straight through North Carolina, South Carolina, I saw little to no difference. I mean, like, depending on what part of South Carolina you are, I understand it is different, but I actually used to live in South Carolina too. Fun story. Maybe that's another story time. But in Georgia, if we were not passing through Atlanta, as soon as we hit like rural Georgia or whatever, looked exactly the same as South Carolina, North Carolina. But I also feel, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's the Appalachian Range, the Appalachian Mountain Range, or like some mountain. I believe it is Appalachian. It all runs through those states, so it kind of makes sense that it is the same, you know, scenery and stuff because it's near. Anyway, that's just my reasoning. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed what little content I showed on my road trip, which was none, but that's fine. Next time, hopefully, I want to do another trip because I love doing road trips. Out driving was really fun, and this time I will take my time trying to get through all those states. Like, I will stop, I will take pictures, I will see things in these states. I will not just be like driving straight forward, because I mean, to be fair, what's open at like 3 a.m? Nothing. Like 3 a.m. in Mississippi, nothing's open. Mississippi, I feel like the roads we went on Mississippi, nobody was on there either, so it's just like me in the road at like 3, fighting for my life, trying not to fall asleep, but then it was fine. I made it. It's okay. I had another thought, but I just completely forgot it. I have no clue where it went, so we're just gonna keep on going. So I left around, I want to say 10:30 from where I lived in North Carolina to go pick up my brother from the airport. So I was driving from 10:30 Saturday morning, which Saturday was the 9th, I believe, March 9th. So that Friday morning all the way, and we finally got into Texas at 6. Got to where he lives at 6. It was crazy. It was a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still kind of sleep deprived, I feel like, especially because I had not gone to sleep for 24 hours, which, I mean, I know some people do that for work and stuff. I'm just not used to it. It's not a part of my daily schedule. But anyway, it threw me really off because the time zone change. People are like, oh, it's not that big. Well, for me, it's big, okay? And it's kind of like, oh, you know, you're just an hour behind them. And I'm like, it still kind of messes up my mind. And then on top of that, it was also the daylight savings time. I'm telling you, when I saw that clock switch, I was like, I feel like I'm closer to home, but at the same time, I am so much farther away because at this point, my brain just doesn't know what time it is. We are high on caffeine. Like, I'm telling you, I've been chugging coffee energy drinks like nobody's business. It was just loop-de-loop at that point, and my brother, he did, credit to him, he did drive with me. I mean, bro was a passenger princess, okay? But you know what, that's fine. I'm glad he got to sleep. He needs to sleep. I'm young, you know? He's a little bit older than I am. But yeah. So that's the road trip. It's a lot to talk about, so I guess now we'll just move on to the next one, which is, I had to think about what I was going to talk about next. I figured it out though. Ignore the hair, I just woke up. I did make my bed. But next, so when we got to the apartment, I texted some people, be like, hey, I arrived in Texas safe, you know, everything was fine. I crashed, okay? I slept for like half a day. I was just dead exhausted. People, like, driving can be really tiring, especially, like, maybe it's just me, but it is really tiring for me. Anyway, after that, I fit all of the stuff I was going to take with me for now into my little Honda. Her name is Daisy. We named our Honda Daisy because my brother and his fiance insisted that we named a car. So I named her Daisy. I'm gonna have to get Daisy stickers for her. Anyway, so we unloaded Daisy. That took a good chunk. I mean, because just moving. I need to invest in one of those little buggies that people put their kids in at like the beach or something. I'm lazy. But hey, work smarter, not harder. You buy one of those things, you just put your groceries in. Because my brother's apartment is on the second floor, there's no elevators, just stairs. Getting the buggy up there might be a problem. I didn't think about that. But he's a little ways off from the parking lot, so just carrying all those boxes, like to and from and up and down the stairs, has my biceps are sore. They are. I'm pretty sore because I'm out of shape. I will admit that. I am very much out of shape. You'd be like, well, Mia, you've been moving for 2 months now. Yes, Susan, but I'm still out of shape, okay? After that, we did go to Target, and I'll probably insert the Target film somewhere here or before. I don't know. When we got to Target, picked up some bookcases, stuff like that, got the stuff I need, came back, I unpacked some more, built the furniture. I'll insert that somewhere in the video. Then yeah, I pretty much rested for the rest of the day because it was tired. But I mean, for the rest of the day. But today's day is a new day, so we're going to unpack today too. This whole week is gonna be focused on unpacking and finding a job. I swear, I have I really am huge on not like borrowing money from people, or especially if I can't pay it back, because that puts me in a bad financial spot or whatever. But I really do appreciate my brother and his fiance for helping me out on this move. But yeah, I need to find a job. Finding a job is very, very high top priority for me. So we're gonna put in some more job applications. I have put in a lot of applications since I've been in North Carolina. I have been putting in jobs. A lot of jobs have turned me down. I don't think I've ever been turned down by this many jobs before. And I'm kind of wondering what it is, because before, when I applied to jobs, I didn't have a resume and I got hired. But I do have a resume now. Maybe it's just the area, I don't know. But since I've attached that resume on there, I'm kind of wondering if people like, you know, because I used to be an area supervisor or a manager at Ross, just for less. I only stayed there for 5 months. Good reason. Number one, because I was moving, and number two, because the other managers were just not it. It was really bad. It was bad for my mental health. The hours were bad. I would go on from like, let's see, I would probably get there at like 2 in the afternoon. I would leave at 12, and then I'd have to be back at Ross at 4:45 to go take the truck, which left me like little to no time to sleep, eat, shower, you know, wake up, and then like do it all again and get ready for work and stuff like that. So it was really bad on my body too. I was only there for 5 months. Yeah, I probably just said that, I don't remember. But I'm kind of wondering if people are looking at my resume and be like, she's so young, she was made a manager, and she failed. Is she really a good worker? I swear I am, please, okay? I really am. I have not heard back from Crumble, which is sad, because I really want to work at Crumble again, because I love Crumble. We're going to keep trying, though. I might put in an application to different Crumbles in the area. With Dallas, it's so big and so extensive, especially in the part of Dallas that I live in now. It's like there's so much. I'm just not used to, like, it's a massive city. And to people who live here, it's like, oh yeah. I'm like, listen, I grew up in North Carolina when most of our towns, like, I ran into some towns, like, population was 50 or 25, okay? Like, this is massive to me. But, yeah, so I might walk you through today. I might not. We'll see what happens. Yes, I will walk you through today. I take that back. I will walk you through today. My bad. But, yeah, so goals for today. I'm packing, applying for jobs, my brother helped me set up my gaming PC. She's downloading, she's doing our update, and she's doing all that stuff. So, get that finished. Make clothes. Let me see if I can turn the camera. So we got this thing. It's like a plastic pull-out drawer thing for my clothes because, as you can see, my current situation, my room is bigger than the one I used to have. We'll say that, but it just doesn't have enough room for like a dresser. And now I'm not really into a full-size dresser anyway. I've not used a dresser in a very long time because I got rid of my dresser back in North Carolina, and I decided to put all my clothes on a bookcase. That was an interesting experience. If you haven't done it, I recommend it, because I mean, hey, you can see all, like, I'm talking about t-shirts and stuff, you know, like dresses and sweaters, sure, hang them up in the closet, but like t-shirts, jeans, and leggings, you can just like stack them bad boys in a bookcase, go look over at it, and you can sort it to be aesthetically pleasing. Like, I had all my blacks and grays and dark blues on one side, and then all my light pinks and like purples and stuff on the other side. It was like, I like this, but then again, it shows because I did work at a retail store. So yeah, I think my closet has to now be organized by like dress type, color, size, all of that. Yeah, I feel like that's a toxic trait for me because it's just wasting unnecessary time to sit there and organize it. But hey, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I just finished breakfast, so I better get to work because I've been sitting here chit-chatting for way too long, and I definitely feel like if I don't have progress, my brothers would be like, what did you do today? And I'd be like, talk to a camera. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys so much for watching me and my crazy life. We have a lot. Next week, it's gonna be a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload this video, but next week for me is tourism week, I guess. I've toured Dallas before, but there's just so big. There's so much to do. There's places I want to go again, so that's what we're gonna do all next week. So next week's goal, we gotta get unpacked. Like, there's not an option. We gotta get through this. Okay, bye.